So what's up, guys? This is Ninja on a Ninja, and basically, I've decided what I'm gonna do because there's a Bernie blackout, is what I call it. Uh, Basically, they don't want my shit popping off. My streams, my videos on YouTube are kind of like basically I'm held back, and I won't grow unless people unless there's some artificial inflation. Basically, because of what I say will help people make people great, and so um, they don't want my they don't want me to speak truth to power. They want corruption to win, and so they help people who make people dumb pop off, and anyone who hurts that kind of cause, they hold back, basically, and that's the idea. So, anyways, today, um, I wanted to basically explain. This is Voli, and it pisses me off because while I was playing him, there like the first item they expect you to get for some reason is like not that. Basically, it looks like that, but it's not that. It's that one right there. This one. For some reason, they want you to get that. No, I don't ever want that on volley, and because I was like, why do you keep recommending me such a shitty item build path? Basically, um, I took that as a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing now. And basically, if, because the thing about volley is the thing you need to understand is his level like 1 through like 11 are garbage. Basically, it's just shit. You're just kind of there to be a body. Like you can stun, and your point is to stay alive basically. But that's really all you do is just kind of stun, stay alive. You ult to stay alive. You deal damage to everything, like your attacks bounce to everything. That's all you do is just exist, right? Unlike Udyr who does damage. But the thing is, late game, like around level 18, volley is nuts. Basically, because then everything that you build for the coming storm, like he is literally volley. Like he is the storm at level 18. Like I'm gonna post a video later today, explain showing you this. Basically, I show you the people are hiding under the turret to stay alive, and my team wants to push, but they can't because of the turret. So I'm just like, and I just tank it. And you know what I'm saying? And the team goes in there and kills everybody, and we win the game. And you're gonna see it, bro. But I was tired of the build. What they're suggesting for me, so I was like, fuck you. I want to do it myself, and I want to have the items, and then I'll adjust it along the way. And this is why I just kind of play around. But anyways, in that game, there's unfortunately a pre-made say. No, normally I got banned because I played like Rengar and stuff. It didn't work this time around. I'm playing people like Voli and Udyr and building tanky, and the reason why I've realized is that nobody in like World of Warcraft. This is what I did. Basically, when I played on the Alliance side, I had a word named Monstr or Monster, something, some monster, basically. But the thing was, every time I queued up, it was instant because I would queue up as a tank, and I would take the instance, and like I would still bash, but and the thing was, I wanted the gear, so I would get all of the gear for DPS and taking, and all of the plates shit fell. So I got gear for being a DPS warrior, as well as the gear for being a tank, but at the cost of tanking instead of being a DPS warrior, and then having to share with the potential of the tank, so it's a chance to loot. But I figured, okay, fuck it, I'll do it. And the idea is the same thing is true here. Like I'm tanking, like literally, I'm just anyways. So I just want to went over point out like why I have what I do, and I want to say real quick it sucks because the again we had people like a box who wasn't good at the game. Like he found a gimmick who was Riven Top, he had One Trick Pony, and people trusted him for builds, and he admitted in a video uh, that might have been taken down. Basically, that he was just kind of building builds, throwing shit out there just to get paid. That's why he's a wash today, and why he's gonna die alone because he's a fucking loser, faggot, loser, lying piece of shit trying to take advantage of people, and that's why he got fucked over. Blah blah. Why I'm fucking older and why the fuck I'm popping off because they're trying to shut me down, but I'm still existing. That's what I do. But like, Wally bitch, bring storm. I am the storm, right? So, anyways, point is, here we go. Okay. Um, Actually, it kind of makes sense why you wouldn't get this early, but it like you farm so fast and you do everything so fast, so you're not as useful as a body blocker. And I'm running around trying to escape Diana. You'll see in the game. Um, but I kind of had a perception, an idea, and I was right basically. But anyways, so I'm gonna explain everything. So I went the green because it adds a shield. Basically, when you're at combat, and then it gives you a shield. So any sustain is good to sustain. Like you want to stay alive, kind of like Trump. Like any media is any attention, good or bad, is attention. Right? It's the same thing with shielding. Like any shield is a shield. It may only be 400 or 300 or whatever, but it's still 300. So that's pretty good compared to the choices. It's not really important. Like move speed, that's pretty cool, but and then the attack, like you're not gonna do damage to one guy. You're not gonna burst somebody playing this guy, Volibear, right? But it's fun. So anyways, that's that. And then you get this because this costs 450, so you get this, right? And you may or may not use it or need it early on, blah blah. Anyways, this is the first thing that I build, and the reason why is because, like I said, it increases your DPS. Like it reduces the cooldown of everything by 15%. Every auto attack, so it's just attack, cooldown reduced, attack, cooldown reduced, and everything has like a 10-second cooldown. So this brings them down to like 30 seconds essentially. And every auto attack, you're foof, 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 and you go faster and faster and faster. And the thing is, as you're building this, you're also attacking faster as well as for attack speed, right? 4% attack speed. So it's cool. Also, you're doing critical chance and it has move speed, so it's really good. So I was like, why the fuck don't you want me to build this first? And instead, you give me that other shit that makes me move faster. And I'm like, okay, why should I move faster? Like, okay, ability power, HP, ability haste, and then move speed. And then if I hit something, I go faster. I'm like, cool, but that doesn't help me clear. This does. And it's cheaper. Okay. Okay. Anyways, there's that. So that's pretty self-explanatory. So there's that. That's my only offensive item for the whole game, for the most part. For the most part. Then I get this, right? Zeke's convergence, basically. And real quick, I do want to say my favorite item in the game. I'll just go to shield because I have no idea how much it fucking costs. I don't care. The cost is whatever, whatever. But I get this every game, and this used to build into this, but they took it away for some reason. They changed it, so now it's something else. But I get this on basically everybody. It's because you get health, uh, armor, magic resist, and ability haste, which everyone uses, right? But then every 4 seconds, you deal damage, and then it heals you. That's good in case you have a healer. You have healing, right? No matter who you are, what you're doing, that's really good. and I don't play ADs and shit like that. I generally play like AP mids, tops, and blah blah, or tanks slash mids or whatever. But anyways, so I get this, okay, and again, so you can do slots too. How to do that? Oh, I clicked. Okay, cool. Anyways, but I don't. Okay, I get this. Okay, call highlight. Come on, you can do it. There you go. So it's HP again, armor, magic resist, ability haste, and then when you use your ult, it summons a storm. And so why slow speed up when I can slow everyone else down, basically. Also, while everyone is going slow, what's it called? They're taking damage. It's not a lot, but again, that's how volley works. It's just I'm doing overall damage. That's why my passive is what it is. Eventually, lightning strikes and just auto attacks hits everything around him. Anyway, so that those are my core items. That's it, right? Those two starting items, core items, boom. And then I go into this, and if I'm going against an AP user, I'll get this. If it's an AD user, I'll get this basically because AP or MR or armor. And if it's if they go crit heavy, then I'll get this instead, basically, right? And then if they're like someone who does like a lot of magic damage, then I'll get this, basically. And you'll notice they all have HP, right? They all have HP. They all give you defensive stance. Blah 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 blah. Right? This I may or may not build. It depends. Like generally, I don't need it. It's whatever. But you never know. This is just my favorite item. Period. Like everyone who I play that does any kind of tanking or damage, I get this item. And the reason why is because penetration, resistance, and attack speed, and it does 30 damage on hit. It's a fucking great game. Great item. I love it. It's my favorite item in the game. This I'll get if they have Morgana and blah blah blah. Like those kind of annoying champions that slow you down and run away. I'll get this to keep up with them. The armored pen is really good. Early on, you generally want to grab. Oops. Oops, what the fuck? I do that. You generally want to get this early on too. Let me put this up here. You generally want to get the armor pen early on, no matter who you are or what you're doing. Generally, armor pen because most fucking kids are greedy, right? But and then this right here, Void Breaker. It's just for every second combat with enemy champions, deal 2% bonus damage up to 8% at maximum strength. Gain Omnivamp. Um, and the thing is, you when you attack, you have the chain lightning effect, which is magic, and then you add that to this, which again is magic damage, basically. So that's actually just naturally it's really good. You get tanky and you get gain 2% of your bonus health as ability power. Well, everything you're building minus this item here has HP. Even this, or yeah, even this 250 health, and then this has health as well, and then this has health as well. But that if you're going against somebody that has healing that needs to stop, but and then to pull it all together and to tie a knot on the very top, um, you get this, which you just never have to go back, basically, or you get this. Now you may have to go back, but you get bigger and bigger and up to third. So it's like, a little less than or 1200 HP, basically. And again, you hit for like so much damage, and since you just boom, and everyone's getting the stacks basically every second or something, every so often, every few seconds, they get a stack or whatever, and you get permanent health. I don't know, for each 100 max health gain, 3% increase size up to 30%. So I don't know if that means you can do 30% more damage and then stops at 30, or if you can do more. I don't know. More testing is needed as far as that goes. In fact, let's just settle this debate once and for all. Where is it? Where are you? Hey, I was curious. There is an item in League of Legends, and it's called Heart Steel. And I was wondering, because it gives you bonus health, um, and it says for each 1,000 max health, gain 3% increased size up to 30%. Does that mean that it caps how much health you can get as well, or does that stack infinitely?
So the size increase from Heartsteel does cap at 30%, meaning that once you reach a certain amount of health, you won't get any bigger. However, the bonus health you can get from Heartsteel itself can continue stacking infinitely. So you can keep building up that health and get super tanky.
Nice. So your attack deals 70 plus 6% of your max health as a bonus physical damage, and it grants you 8% damage as max health. So 8% of every time you attack, you're basically increasing by, or every time you attack someone with a stack, you're increasing your health by 8% or something like that. And but your size may not grow, but your health does. Is what you're saying.
Exactly, you got it. Every time you hit an enemy with that stack from Art Steel, you gain that bonus health, which keeps adding up over time. So you can get as much health as you want, theoretically, but your champion's size increase is what's capped at 30%. So you can become a giant tank without becoming too massive on the screen.
All right, thank you. Cool. I was just curious about that. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm always happy to help with the curiosities. If you have any more questions about the game or anything else, just let me know.
Okay. So we call this. This is called. Oh, I can click that. This will be called stand. Oops, not sand. Standard. 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 Um. I'll say out the gates. This is what's it called? Core. And this look at you. Oops. Mr. Fancy Pants. Yep, that's it. So that's basically Volley. I don't know what patch this is or whatever. I, how do I know? Save. How do I know the patch info? That's my level. I have no idea. But yeah, hopefully you know and or recognize. Oh, 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 oh. I forgot what it says. here you go. Yeah. And I guess there was a guy, and he's no longer a guy. And yeah, there you go. Anyways, that's a bully. So there you go. And unlike all this other stuff, faggot loser, fucking fakers that just want money and they don't care about your victory. I want you to do well. I want to fight you out there. I want you to be at your best. Um, and yeah, but anyways, be well, be happy, be safe. And look out for the game. I will be releasing it soon. So, anyways, peace.